Hey y'all, welcome back to Fiasco Factory and FortressCraft Evolved. We're under attack. Lots of stuff has been going on here, and things are in a bit of disarray. But I'm trying to work it out. Our copper ran out, so I grabbed another vein, and that ran out. And I'm reworking the mining over there. I've brought up iron. We're going to bring up lithium before too long. But got a lot of things to do. Running out of copper means you run out of copper wire. We got some dudes coming over here, and I don't have adequate protection, so I'm just throwing down some turrets. It's not a big deal if the CPH goes down, but I kind of want to keep it up if at all possible. So I've been installing a couple of turrets. I've upgraded these guys to the heavies, or well, to the Mark IIs anyway. And yeah, so anyway, been trying to get it together. So let's see, we got iron coming up over here. I haven't connected it yet. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Let's get that set up over here. Wrong way. And this stuff's going into hoppers over here. We got a little bit of tin coming in. Got some copper. Got some iron. We'll do lithium over here. This is temporary setup. These are the crummy ore smelters, but that's what we got right now. Although we do have the opportunity, and that needs to be add only. We do have the opportunity to do some better ones, though. These are regular old power storage blocks. Is that good enough? I guess it's good enough for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them here in between these ore smelters. And I guess we'll throw down another one. Don't really need to do this. You could beam the power around, but you know what? It's okay. I kind of like it. It's all right with me. We have individual power on these guys, and eventually we'll sort it out. So let's see. I'm gonna put down a bringing coal over as well. I know I'm kind of all over the board here, right? But there we go. Okay, so that's just going to transfer coal right across those hoppers, and we're bringing coal over here somewhere. Where the heck is it? Here it is. Yeah, bringing coal right here. So let's just bring that over. I'm not going to worry about this attack. We'll let it happen. It might or might not end in our CPH going down, but no big deal there. Lithium is still getting mined up downstairs, but it is not yet being brought up. We'll figure that out before too terribly long. So let's see here. Let's put down a... This is going to be ugly, but that's just got to be the way it's got to go for now. We'll get some of these fancy upslope conveyors and all. But honestly, I haven't even looked at how to build the dang things. So you'll notice that Arthur is telling us that we need to go get some titanium. And I have been digging downward a little bit and have found some gold. Have not found titanium or whatever that other one is, the green one, nickel. So we'll go down maybe and do some of that today too. I just want to get this coal hooked up, and that way the smelting will at least start over here. And then hopefully we can kind of get this cleaned up a little bit, so we're not falling in holes all over the place. Okay, that is good enough for now. And then let's go ahead and, oops, I've fallen in. There we go. We're going to have to go on a wood scouting expedition too. So there's a pit here, a little bit bigger than before. I've upgraded this power storage block, and also upgraded down in the coal caverns. I found some rubies, so we just made ruby focusing lenses, just like the diamond ones, except they're a little bit better. And so that is going on. We're transferring that down to the first stage. Let me just go throw this into the smelter. We've got lots of killing going on over there. That's fine by me. I'll just clear off my hotbar for now. Oh, what have we got in here? Got a bunch of bug parts. Well, that's alright. Let's go grab a bunch more of them. We're not using these really right now, but we will eventually. And so why not just grab them? That's one of the reasons I'm actually defending the base. Plus, it's kind of annoying. For some reason, when your base goes down, when your CPH goes down, so does your so do all your torches, oddly enough. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. Now, what are we making here? This is iron gear wheels. Probably could do with some more of those. I am seriously running low on tin, though. I want to make sure we keep these upgrade modules going. And I also want to come over here and throw some more lithium in there. And grab out whatever's in there. 20 charged lithium cells. Okay, fine. So, I think I showed off that we were making Mark I power cores over here. And that takes copper coils. So copper going in, copper coils, getting charged up. We also have now stage 2, Mark II power booster. And I had to go ahead and do a little bit of research over here. And that research was, I think, mining upgrades, maybe? Which gave us access to a thingy called a Nano Disintegrator, which is really great. You pop it down, it kind of makes a lot of noise, and then it destroys a 3x3x3 block of stuff. So, so that's very helpful for getting through ore and stuff when you're digging down. Pretty cool. Let's see. Got to do a little more base maintenance here. Just want to make sure I throw some coal in there and there. I'm going to get all these things automated at some point, but that point ain't right now. Let's go over here to the research gadget. Let's see. I have done... We've got a few things here. And what are the things that we need to do? Let's look at the handbook and look at research. I have gone ahead and gathered the materials, not for that one. Oh, for intermediate spider bot defenses, yeah. So 12 charged experimental pod. These are made with lithium, and 15 intermediates, and these are made with iron. We got 12 and 15 in there, so let's go ahead and do the spider bot defense. We'll start that. It's going to take a little bit. I haven't upgraded these batteries yet. I probably should do. Yeah, I better, actually. I guess we could do that now. It's not that big a deal. I'm not going to bother. Let's not do that now. But we're getting bugged to build a spider-bot platform. And I think I haven't even researched that stuff. Is that right? No, spider-bot base component and spider-bot blaster. And what we're working on right now, we're going to get a spider-bot cannon. Let's see what we have over here. Is there anything new? Magnetic drill motor. That's a slightly better motor. Let's go ahead and get that. We got this scrap freight cars and stuff were originally here, but now there's scrap stuff. I don't know what this is. Scrap freight cars, scrap ore freighter. Carries 50. It sounds like a really low budget way of moving stuff around. I still think I want to do this cargo lift though, and that's part of that digging out over there. I do want to get into these rooms. I'm not entirely sure how they work. I haven't read into them, but supposedly, at the very least, it's about better performance because maybe there's some rendering shortcut that can go on. If you know you're only looking at things in the room. I think there's a key here. If we hit F9, there's a funny little key, and I think maybe this is like how big a room can be. I don't know for sure if that's what that is. It might just be a chunk viewer or something, but I kind of think it might be tied to the rooms a little bit. Alright, here we go. We're eventually going to get down here. I swear it. I swear it. Let's go check these, though. Is anything working over here? These things are fully charged up. And we're now getting tin. And, okay, there was a little bit of tin in there, I guess. And some copper. Let's check this out. Is there any tin sitting in there? No. Okay. Alright. Let's see. We can make a little bit faster motors. Let's go ahead and do that. I know, all over the board. All over the board, but let's grab some of these magnetic motors. 3 of those, and let's get them installed into some things. So over here we've got some tin. I still haven't found a really big tin load, but we will eventually find them. I'm just going to get the rest of these mined up. So let's throw the magnetic one in there. Hopefully that's going to deliver enough power for it. I did find a really big coal node. This thing is like 2.5 million or something like that. So that will eventually become our main coal source for a while. So we've got that put into 10. Let's go grab the copper one, throw that in, and then we will go downstairs and have a look about. Here's copper here. This is not a big one either, but there is a 3 million large one around here somewhere. Let's get in here. Let's throw in a magnetic. Right? So hopefully there's going to be enough power there. I need to find a good way to get up and down over here. Alright, that is working. And what are you? You are coal for downstairs, right? Yeah. We'll get that fed automatically too at some point. But for now, let's just go downstairs. We have everything smelting properly, except for lithium. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so let's take a quick look at iron. So down here, I've added these Mark II guys. Throw that magnetic one in there. Hopefully there's going to be enough power there too. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job of mining. It's not doing a great job of transporting. And these things are pretty slow until we get the conveyor tubes. But we've got full coverage down here. I don't even think we need it. I really don't think that the guys will spawn here, but I am taking all the precautions there. Let's go down. So that's iron. Hello, report. And down here we got some lithium going on, and I haven't picked this up in quite a while, but I haven't exactly been low on it either. I've got, I've got 2K of it, and not really using it that fast, so I haven't bothered getting down here. I am transferring the, we're using a ruby lens over here, but I got to do a little moving around. Now, they will definitely spawn down here. So one of my concerns is, if you look, those Mark II turret guys take 192 power. These things only hold 200. The next tier up of these holds 1500. So it's good for a few shots. And a lot of times they kind of do rapid fire because there's a number of these Minox that'll spawn. So definitely want to get that next tier power down here before I start bringing these things up. And eventually we'll bring them up with a cargo elevator thing rather than silly conveyor belts. But we're not in a super rush to get these things up. We just need to get them up kind of at a reasonable pace. So here's the 192 level. I've done a little bit of work down here. What's that? Okay, nothing. So been in here. This sand actually did cave in, but it's not working real time for some reason, which may be a quality of life feature. Because if you try to dig a shaft and you hit some sand, oh boy, it is fun. But with it not moving super fast, so maybe it's okay. Let's see, we want to go down again. We're done with intermediate spider bot defenses, so maybe we'll work on that for a bit. Okay, so here we are down. Okay, I didn't bring the shaft down to here. I thought I did. Maybe just down to 192. But this continues for quite a way. Here's our rubies. There's some rubies still over there. You can see them causing all glowy to happen. And then we're down here. It's where I got a couple of rubies from. And you can see we got quite a bit more down left to go. This is gold here. 500,000 gold. I happen to have on me, I think, a, yeah. I've got an ore extractor, I've got some hoppers, and we could give a... Oh, I don't seem to have a power storage block, unfortunately. So, alright, well, we'll just put this down and just go ahead and get a little bit of mining of this stuff going. Can't bring power to it just yet, but we can fill it up. And we can give it... Oh, I do not have a better... Oh, okay, there it goes. That's weird. I clicked it and it didn't go. This thing will run out of power like super fast, but hopefully it will... There we go. Hopefully it'll get that. Now we don't have still... Oh yeah, what's going on down here? I forget. Should I go down and see? Do I have a conveyor? piston with me. I do have... Let's go down here and take a look, because I forget exactly what's going on. I'm going to do it a bit cautiously, because there's a lot of bottomless pits around here. Okay, I see. We've gotten just down to this, and you can see we've got a little bit of sand pile over here. And let's throw some more of these things about. If we ping unknown... Oh. Okay. Maybe we should go check some of that out. Right through that sand over there, huh? There's quite a bit down here. Quite a bit of unknown things. How much power we have, Arthur? We're pretty good. Unknown ore. Closest in 19.67. Let's ping that again. Right there. Okay. What are you? You gold? That's gold. Alright. Let's just go in through here. Oh. Ah, there we go. It's right there. Okay. Well, there's one unknown. And that would be titanium. That's perfect. I think it's titanium. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell. Are we going to be able to put down some blocks here? Let me get rid of some sand. Put down some blocks so that we can do that. And we'll go ahead and get titanium going too. Why not? Throw a decent motor in there. And we'll add some power to it. So we'll be getting a little bit of titanium and gold, and all we need, the only other tier 2 ore that I know of is the green stuff that I keep forgetting. How are we going to get out of here? I forget. Oh, it's right over there. Okay. So we'll eventually get this set up. You can make these. Excuse me, got a little stuffy there. My allergies have been bugging me like crazy. You can get these underside piston conveyor thingies to go a lot further, but I like to do them every 64 so that we can access stuff. I mean, there's stuff on every level, right? So why not just make them every 64, and then later on we'll do an express elevator. I got to get that ruby. That is super bright. And it will be handy, by the way. So let's just get that. Let's go up. We'll grab lithium again. We got a little bit of gold, which is great. And I guess what would qualify as the 4th tier 2 ore would be the crystal. So, and crystal's used for making some gadgets, crystal clocks, and there's a few other things like that we'll use the crystal for. Not in a big hurry for it, though. But getting this gold, titanium, and why can I never remember it, nickel, together, we will be able to make these 2nd tier gadgets that we have. So we'll be able to make a better build gun that can pick up the ore smelters, and we'll be able to pick up ore smelters. Did we really fight off this attack? It seems like we may have. I'm impressed. So this is now going to be where we smelt gold and the 2nd tier resources. And you know what? Give me some of that back. There. I just want to put it on my hotbar. So for some reason I always put gold here, but I'll put gold there, since it's the first one we can apparently get to. And then over here, did I actually get any titanium? I don't think I did. Let's research the block. That's 20. And then, did I get any of it? No. Would appear that I did not. Alright, let's finish dropping off over here. Got a little bit of tin to get. A little bit more gold and some lithium. Let's get all of that in as much as we can. Oops, I didn't get much of that tin in, did I? Doing a little bit over there won't hurt anything. Be faster. Looks like our tin... No, it's still coming, but you know what? Let's give it a better motor. And, yeah, it's still all over the board. Let's see, what do you got? You got a basic? You have an enhanced. And get busy with it. Got to get back out of here. And I'm just going to leave that open. No big deal. Okay, we have completed intermediate spider bot research. That's wonderful. Let's see what else we have here. What is new now? Advanced defense. What is this? Is it going to be missiles? Ultimates take the titanium, and advanced experimentals take gold. Turrets Mark III, missile turrets Mark I, and missile assemblers and fuelers. You'll need the missiles for the heavies. We didn't have any heavies the last couple times, but I think they're about to start coming, especially as we ramp up power. Let's see, if we look at the threat scanner here. Oh, I see, we're still under attack. 16 mobs, 0 heavies, 0 bosses. So for the heavies and bosses, you're going to need some big firepower. We got another wave coming soon. Not that worried about it. Seems like our Mark IIs are actually doing a pretty good job. Now, I am a little worried about this over here because these are getting full and everything is shutting down. But still, I think I'm going to focus on getting this stuff together before we do anything else. So let's go ahead and no, I was going to do it, but you know what? What we need to do is take a look at this spider bot thing. That's what we did the research for. Oh, they're coming from this direction now. Well, this direction is pretty heavily defended with those extra turrets. I just threw them wherever I had a battery. I wasn't too worried about it. So defense. How hard is it to build this spider bot base component? Not that hard. We get 25 and we need a total of 225.
Crafting.
Forget what the math is on that, but I guess we can just do this.
Crafting.
There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty good with math, but not on the fly. Anyway, we got this guy here. This thing is going to want charged lithium coils to power up. The question is, where do we want to put him? We've got a lot of coal over here in the way. We could just put it down any old place, I guess. Come over and gather up these goodies while we're thinking about it. You know, I guess it could just go maybe here. Like if we put it, if we started it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Yeah. 7 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over to there. So this will build to me. Yeah, it will. Build to me. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oops. That is down. Probably messed up my count too. I got a shift to destroy that. Okay. Tell you what. Let me just build to me here and we'll count them once they're down because I think my count got off with that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, yeah. It is one more. Alright. And hello, bug. If we just stand right here. One thing that's weird is you get these warnings. Even though I'm just hitting 1, 2, I still get the warning about you can't break this. Like, yeah, I know. But I didn't actually hit it, did I? There's also some invisible things in the environment. I'm not sure what they are. Alright, we're going to build that. That. A little hard to see. It's so bright, I can't see where my cursor is. And if we've done this right... Oh. Oh, what's going on there? Am I out? Oh. Oh, I've done too many. Okay. It will build to the block you're standing on, but I guess I was standing back a little too far. Grab that too, I guess. Grab some more goodies. These guys all over the place. Or did I just not build enough? I must have gone too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, you guys probably saw that. And now you know that I'm lying when I said I'm good at math. Actually, I'm okay at math. I'm just not okay at counting, apparently. Alright, let's try this again. Boom and boom. There we go. Alright, there's his... well, we won't talk about what that's for. Let's throw him a hopper in here. If you want to give the guy anything, you got to give him a hopper. Of course, I don't have a hopper. So let's make a few hoppers.
Crafting.
And then, do we need to... Let's research the cannon. Here's our transport pipe. We're going to want some of those. They're pretty expensive, though. They are pretty expensive. So, Spiderbot cannon. There we go. How do we build that? So, here's a Spiderbot blaster. It needs 4 turret Mark 1s. Okay.
Crafting.
4 turret Mark 1s for the blaster. We'll take that.
Crafting.
And then what do you need for the cannon? You need 2... Oh, plastic pellets. Oh my goodness. Okay, well we got to do a little bit of work to get plastic pellets. So I guess we're just going to be doing the blaster. So if we... Where would we find this thing? That's him right there. Okay, Spiderbot blaster. And then he needs a bunch of charged lithium coils. Now I don't have... the maker is over there. Right here. So we'll have to set up one of these just to feed him, but I need some too. So I guess what I'll do for now is we'll just give him a bunch of them. It'll take him a little while. He might even need a couple of those to get fully charged up, and hopefully he'll come around. We don't have a big robot whistle, so I don't know where he is. He's going to come over here and eventually get his gun and start getting himself charged up. When that'll happen, I couldn't say. I don't know where he is. I occasionally see him sort of loping around the environment. He just sort of does his own thing, but I haven't seen him lately. Are you here, Spiderbot? I don't see him. We'll eventually see him, I guess. So let's throw some... got to get some more copper wires out of here because we need to build a bunch of conveyors. Yeah, that's doing all right over there. Till we get something bigger coming our way. Well, all right. Let's look and see what else we can research here. I kind of held off on doing a lot of this research. So this would get us nothing that I really want immediately. Fusion drill motor is a faster motor, but it takes an awful lot of power. Geological surveyor is kind of like a big scanner, I think, and then the BFL 9000 is a big laser that I thought was discontinued. It's for drilling tunnels. Cryogenics research will help us. We get all these destroyed bug parts here. And this will help us reconstitute them into good bug parts, but we don't necessarily need that right now either. Let's see. Advanced Spiderbot defenses. Okay, that takes nickel. Advanced logistics and storage. Okay, this is our mass storage. This is good stuff. What do we need for that? Really? Only 10 basics and 5 intermediates. Okay, well we can go ahead and do that then. So, it takes 2 plates and 6 plates and 2 boards to do each one. So it is then, for 5 of them, we need 10 of these. Oh, we need 10 of these. Be honest, now I'm confused on how many I put in. We need 10 of those and we need 3 of these. I kind of screwed that up, but that's alright. We'll come back. And you know what? It'd be fine if we had a couple extra of these things, so let's just throw in a few more. We'll get a couple more hardened PCBs, and that'll be alright. So we'll get started on that research. My goodness, these bugs. They just keep on coming. You can make some robots to clean up all this stuff for you automatically, and we'll do that at some point. It just hasn't been a priority right now, but man, they sure are dropping a lot of goodies. Gold ore is out of power. Yeah, no surprise there. Let's put some coal in things. Make sure we're doing all right with coal. Let's go ahead and get whatever ore I've got in my pocket out of my pocket. See there, that was 17 in that first one, even though it was empty. No idea why. Doesn't matter. Are we charged up? We're charged up. Let's go down. Yeah, maybe we can look for nickel and pick up just a little bit of titanium. Upgrading the crystal scanner. This is not where we need to be. We need to go down a little bit more. A lot more. Grab some lithium and refuel our gold and titanium. Get off of that, or else it'll take me with it. And then we'll take a quick look for some nickel. Now further down, we're going to run into some toxic caverns, so that'll require some additional research to make... oh, is this... it's not where we are. Okay. Put some signs here eventually to note where we're getting things from. Also, getting stuff from these lower caverns, we can't just put it on a conveyor belt. When it comes through the cold caverns, it will freeze. So, in addition to protecting it from Minox, you've got to protect it from freezing. Those tubes that I showed will do that. They'll protect it from getting frozen up. So, but they are super expensive, unfortunately. So we'll power this up. We'll get a lot of gold, but we'll get a little bit more gold. Okay, it looks like our attack is over, amazingly enough. And I'm a little concerned about getting down here, but I think we can do it safely. And I can't reach that entirely. We'll make it a little cleaner at some point, easier to get to. But for now, I'll remove this sand so we can at least see it. You're out of power. Okay, we'll give you some power, and then we're going to scan for... Come on. It's so slow. Okay. And then we're going to scan for unknown one more time. We are looking for nickel. Nickel always seems to be pretty hard to find. I don't see it anywhere. Do we not even have anything show up? No. Wow, okay. Maybe if we come down a little more? What's down here? Hello. Anything? Okay, you can't build with gold, so don't try it. Oh, there. Boy, that's down pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, well, you know what? If it got that there, it's not going to find anything closer, I think. So, looks like we're going to have to be digging down quite a bit more to get to that stuff. So let's just take our titanium and go. Unfortunately, I think that the good stuff we need to build is going to take... I don't think there's anything that just needs gold and titanium. So we're going to have to get that nickel in order to really tech up into the next level. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So off camera, I guess, I'm going to go ahead and finish building out this low-end smelting system. I'm going to keep digging down and get down to nickel and start bringing some of that up, smelting it by hand, and then hopefully we'll get enough to get the next tier of smelters. I think that one of the researches I did off camera got us to that. So, and I will continue to do these researches. I kind of held off on them a little bit because I didn't want to just come back and suddenly it's completely different. I've got 100 new things that you've never seen before. But I kind of have to. I can't record every minute, and boy, there's always something going on. So, I want to be back at it, and I'll see you guys later on. Thanks for joining me for FortressCraft Evolved. See you soon. Bye.